Hello, hello, hello. We are back again. Hope you're all having a good one. Hello, Kick. Hello, Twitch. Hello, YouTube. All right, make sure everything's running. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Let's go ahead and turn down this music just a tad. All right. All right, chat. I know we were playing Warlock. I was having a good time on Warlock. I found even some cool upgrades for it, but I had to do it, chat. If you're new here, you might not understand this. All right, you might be like, yeah, so what? You got an Eternal Eclipse with a T6 melee critical strike chance on it, right? Big whoop. Bro. If you were here last cycle, and even into this cycle, I tried so hard to get an Eternal Eclipse with melee critical strike chance, because I had a build at the beginning of last cycle that the chat named the Master Yi build. I like to put Master Yi Paladin, just, you know, just sneak that, like, yeah, this is a Paladin build. You can most definitely play this on Void Knight for sure, but I had a tab that was nearly filled with Eternal Eclipses with all failed slams to try and get this affix on there. Well, I got it today, and I wasn't even trying. I think I was playing like my Bleed Hammers build. I slapped one of these guys into the Nemesis, you know, no LP. Spits that out. Oh my god. I could not believe it. Like, I even started another tab of shame right here, just of all the failed Eternal Eclipses. But we're gonna have to play around with this, chat. We are gonna have to play around with this, because I'm thinking the best way to play this is to absolutely juice Void Cleave. I'm saying juice the ever-living snot out of it, because Vengeance is doing nothing. This keeps us alive. This is doing like 500 a hit. It's pathetic. But the Void Cleave, I know it sheet damage 16,000. It does way more than that, and we can juice this even more. So if we can get good survivability, we can switch to multi-strike, right? And we take this node. So we use multi-strike, we switch to this node. We're already using this node, and if we take the blessing instead of all res, if we take the blessing, that gives us chance to bleed on hit, we could spec into this. But right now, what I'm gonna need is I need a source of endurance other than these boots. So frenzies, whatever, we already got so much attack speed. I need a pair of dark strides with a movement speed on them. I need dark strides with movement speed. I don't think I have a pair with movement speed. I mean, I have a few 1LPs. I think the closest I got one with health. That's fine. Okay, you know what? We could try using this. Movement speed and cooldown speed. That's actually a good one. So we can use Void Cleave a little bit more. But first I need to find a way to replace just the sheer amount of just resources we're getting out of Foot of the Mountain. I mean, 26% endurance. The max is max is 28, so we got 26. We got a T7 movement speed on here. We got a T5 health. We got 11 to all attributes. That's a lot that goes away. So I'm thinking I could throw endurance on this ring and then take some points and put it into, you know, get rid of the blessing, take some points, put it into the Paladin tree, and then that's just all my endurance. It won't be 60%, but it'll be something, and then hopefully we could seal that. All right. I was thinking health on here. This is probably not going to be our forever arena anyway. And that could go up to 75, but let's throw endurance on here. Well, the necrotic does nothing for us, but there's no point trying to steal it. So we could chaos it, and hopefully it's something. Void. Okay, void is actually not too bad. Void is not too bad. Now, the cool thing is we can use the health regen now, but I'm thinking if we take off the all res, we're going to lose all of our resistances. And then null portent's going to be... Well, we're not going to lose all of them, but null portent's going to be a little lackluster. So I say we slam some Titan Hearts. Sadly, it'll make this health regen useless, but I mean... But for now, let's get to farming. One thing I already know what's going to happen with this build is the boss DPS is not going to be all that. Like I jumped in, I was doing 600 corruption, and it was fine. We were killing stuff. We were killing mobs, but I think like getting up to the bosses, that's going to be a tall order. Thank you for subscribing. Hey, Ito, what's going on, man? Dotrian Gaming, thank you for subscribing on YouTube. How you doing? Doing okay. Oh, ooh. Always sucks when you're a melee build and then you get put into maps where there's just chill and slow everywhere. Come on, this is painful. And I don't have a way to cleanse other than Holy Aura. Golly. Talk about feeling bricked when that happens. Hey, Bike, love your content. Oh, hey, appreciate the love. Is that Dotrian? Dotarian? Is that how you pronounce it? Oh, my. Golly, stop with the chill. It's everywhere. They're like, hey, you just put together this build because you want to try it out and show it off to your friends. Ha! Ha! Good night. And yes, I'm aware it's over. I'm just... Good Lord. Oh, that is nuts. Okay, let me actually read chat now. Man, I wish next season last Epoch make leveling up less XP so I don't quit before reaching level 100. Hey, Bike, love your content. Thank you. That chill effect is brutal. Yeah, the build... That was just like running through mud, man. As a melee build, that sucked. Master Yi for League of Legends. Yes, Dreadswitch. Master Yi from League of Legends. Somebody in chat named this build. This is a build that, hey, what up, Wastelander? This is a build we put together at the beginning of last cycle, and essentially I couldn't really do too much with it because all it relied on Eternal Eclipse, and I could, like, all last cycle I could not get a single Eternal Eclipse with any sort of melee critical strike chance on there. I mean, if you guys remember that this is a boss drop, this is a boss drop from the Black Sun timeline. Last cycle, it was a pain to farm any sort of like boss drops from the monolith bosses because you had to work your way all the way up there, and then, you know, this one's kind of rare, right? So all last cycle, I had a stash tab called the Tab of Shame with all the ones that I found that had LP, and I slammed it. I failed every single one, so I had the Tab of Shame. I started another Tab of Shame this cycle, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't even think this is all of them. You've played 400 hours, you've never seen Eternal Eclipse? Yeah, it's kind of niche. Because if you read it right here, I mean, the base sword, it's fine, but it's plus 50 melee damage for a two-hander. That's not very high, right? But Copishes are cool because they're a very fast two-handed melee weapon. Yeah, it drops from Raye. Yeah, Eternal Eclipse drops from Raye. So it gives you void resistance, it gives you fire resistance, it gives you huge increases, percent increases to fire and void damage, and then every 2 seconds your next fire melee attack has flat melee void damage and time rot chance. And then it's also the inverse. Every 2 seconds your next void melee attack has plus melee fire damage and ignite chance. And they're huge sources of flat, but it does the opposite of whatever your attack is. So if I'm attacking with void, it's going to throw on a whole bunch of flat fire, right? Doesn't normally scale it. Well, in Void Cleave, you can scale with both, albeit at 50%, but you're scaling at 50% fire and 50% void, right? You're scaling with two different. So normally when you use this, right, as I just said, you use a void attack, you're adding on a bunch of fire damage. But with what we're doing now, we're doing both a void and fire attack, so it gives us both, albeit at 50% scaling. So that flat 206 melee void damage, we're getting half of that. That flat melee fire damage, we're getting half of that, but we're actually able to scale with both of those. So when we do a Void Cleave attack, we're getting flat 215 damage that we're actually scaling with. The thing is, it would do so much damage, but without any sort of melee critical strike chance, the damage would be all over the place. You hit that crit and it goes through the moon. And so, what I was thinking, what if we juice this? Like, we're going to have to find enough gear. Oh, well, hold up, Wastelander. You said it took me 9 tries to get the stat I wanted on 1LP Anchor today. I feel you. Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, especially Anchor, man. That's another rare one. So, here's what I'm thinking. So we have 25 points in Void Cleave. I'd like to be able to get away from this foot of the mountain, so I got to figure out survivability elsewhere. But once I do that, I can take the points out of here and then use something like Dark Stride for the two charges. Hey, Bike. Yeah, Xavier, you were here during that time, right? Yeah, I think you were rocking with me back at the start of 1.0. Yeah, it was something that I slapped together just to be able to do Empowered Monoliths at the beginning of cycle 1.0, and then it actually worked out. Yeah, you were here, man. So And I told myself I'd only ever come back and play this if I got melee critical strike chance onto an Eternal Eclipse, which happened today. I was playing, I was randomly farming, I slapped one of these guys into a Nemesis, he spit it out. The Nemesis did for me what I haven't been able to do for 2 cycles. Melee critical strike chance on an Eternal Eclipse. I did not slam this. The Nemesis was finally like, okay, I'm going to take pity on you. So here's what I'm thinking. Like, I think we're going to need the survivability if we want to push further from Vengeance. But if we drop Vengeance for multi-strike, hey, what up, Air Dragon? How's it going? Yeah, you were there. Yeah. I was like, oh, yeah, let's mess around with this. Yeah, it was a pity slam from the Nemesis. So if we drop Vengeance, which is a huge source of survivability for us... Yeah, he actually sometimes does something good. So, drop Vengeance, we take Multi-Strike, we take this node, which converts all the stacks of armament that you can pick up, right? All the little stacks of armament, converts them into area and damage. So, you hit a bunch of times with Multi-Strike, you build up like these little extra swords, and then you use Void Cleave. Boom. You're going to do a huge amount of extra damage. And we're already using the trick from Abyssal Echoes. We get an extra 80% multiplicative damage with Void Cleave. If we take the Multi-Strike, that's more multiplicative damage. And if I can get my resistances right, I can take the Bleed Blessing instead of the All-Res Blessing. And then we can start taking points in Vorpal Force to give us even more multiplicative damage. We just grow this thing, man. We're going to be like, we might have to stop calling it the Master E build and call it the One Punch build. That's all we're trying to do. We're just trying to build up to that one punch. Void Cleave turns into a Racing Strike. Yeah, you could do that. Like, now, I created this build for Paladin just because Paladin doesn't have something like a Racing Strike in its repertoire, but you can most definitely play this on Void Knight. The thing is, the Racing Strike damage is not going to be that huge, because you're not going to really be able to scale too much with the Copish. Man, they're really like, yo, man, let's just chill this dude out. I actually was planning on playing Warlock today, and then I dropped this, so I pivoted. Because I told myself I wouldn't play this build again until I got an Eternal Eclipse with melee critical strike chance. So she's still there. I mean, I guess the thing is, like, I don't know if you were here yesterday, Wastelander, but we killed Aberoth at level 95. And I'm like, well, you know, a lot of bit, like, and I didn't really have any aspirations to push the in-game that much, like push corruption that much, so I'm like, yeah, feels kind of done right now. Oh man, we can juice that. That was a 200,000 crit. Bruh. Bruh. Okay, so... Alright, let's go do some slams. So what do I find here? Physical penetration with bleed. That's a lot of health. Okay. Now, unfortunately, I didn't have enough time to get a lot of this stuff set up. The chance to bleed is not going to be very good because we're not wielding an axe. So we could try slamming something like this, or we can go for strength. Like, we could go for something like this. Maybe not that particular one, but... Now here, like, all the stats are really good. So no matter what I got, even if it's just strength and vitality, like, it's going to be good. Even if all I got was health, it would still be good. I unfortunately cannot make a copy of this, but we can go slam this. Put it into this one, because if I'm going to do the changes that I've been talking about, no portent's not going to be very good for us anymore. And then I could try and go for a slam. Let's look for strength. Okay, so we could do that. We could do that. That's a T7. I don't know. Yes? What's up? Oh, you made me a smoothie? Hey guys, smoothie time. Oh. Yeah. My wife makes great smoothies. No. I want it to be a slam that I'd feel really good about. Like, no matter what goes on there, it's going to be good. Like, a lot of these are like, well, that's one great stat. We need more. I'm not deleting that one. That one's too good. Like, this one wouldn't be too bad, but if I got like that health, like, it would only be good if I got the strength and the percent health. Otherwise, I'd break one of my 2 LPs. Whereas I feel super comfortable slamming this. All right, cool. So how are you guys doing today? What are you guys up to? Preparing for work. Oh man, I feel you, Dotrian. Dotarian. I'm sorry. I keep butchering your name. Dotarian or Dutarian. I don't know. Why aren't you moving forward trying to play D4 at the moment? Yeah. I got sick, which sucks, but at least I have an excuse to sit and play video games. Playing some non-ladder PD2. What's PD2? All good? Yeah. What the? Where did...
Stand down or die.
Project Diablo 2. What's Project Diablo 2? Is that like a fan project? Yeah, I've never heard of it before. Oh, it got popular in the COVID days. It's a mod. Oh, so what does the mod do? I mean, how do you mod perfection? Oh, shoot. I mistimed that. Oops. Nothing to see here. Nothing happened. I swear. This was all going according to plan. When opening the chest, yeah, but the way I died was completely my fault. No, you're right. It's lag. Yeah, it was definitely lag, chat. That was not user error at all. That was lag. That was completely 100% lag. Wink, wink. Oh, by the way, if you guys watch Gamescom today, did you guys see the Path of Exile 2 announcement? Hey, what up, Sylvan? How's it going, man? Yeah, Path of Exile 2 coming out November 15th in beta. I didn't see if it was going to be a closed beta. But if it's going to be an open beta, I will most definitely check it out. November 15th. Yes, sir. Yes, it's early access. It's going to be launching in beta. Now, I didn't see if it was a closed beta or an open beta. You want to go in blind? I think I do too. I want to see like what kind of changes they made. It's open beta in November, but they also have like invite only closed beta in a week. Oh, okay. Okay, that's cool. All right. Ask a bunch of guys I know who play PoE religiously. Like what they think. You're so hyped for Path of Exile 2? Yeah, Dotarion. Hey, what up, fluffy guy? Yo, yo. They don't like how slow Path of Exile 2 is, but it's just starting. From what I heard, it sounds like Path of Exile 2 is substantially slower than Path of Exile. Apparently, Path of Exile at the very end game starts becoming all about the zoomies. Now, that's somebody who doesn't play. That's what I've heard. Air Dragon could probably comment it on that more than I can. Oh, what the? No. Endgame is 95% zooms for high-end builds. Slow is usually Uber Slayers. It's coming out to PS5 and Xbox. Yeah. That's what I've heard, that it's going to be launching on console and PC simultaneously, and that it'll have cross-play and cross-progression. Endgame is 95% zooms for high-end build. Oh, right. Yep, the endgame is atrocious bastardization of what the game started as and is way too fast to be any amount of fun. Partially memeing, but it has been so fast for too long to be enjoyable for me anymore. I got you. And they probably got just enough people to where it's super enjoyable. You don't want to just undo that. All right, chat. So any two affixes that go over here are a W. Every single affix on this piece of gear is top tier. What I would like to see is the health and the strength. But now that I've said that, we're going to get vitality and then the flat health. But it's still a W. No matter what. This is a dub. But I would prefer strength and percent health. Go. Yeah, because I said it. I knew it. I was gonna get vitality and health. It's a large amount of health. Okay, so this will be okay for right now. We did lose a lot of strength. That's unfortunate, but... So here's what needs to happen. We take this off. We use something like this. I mean, I guess our armor's still halfway decent. I don't really need... Oh, right. Okay. It puts our movement speed at 47. It's whatever. let's go over here. Boat League is 220 players on Steam, but I'm sure there are more players added to that 220. Yeah, isn't it still like available through didn't they have like their own launcher for Path of Exile before bringing it to Steam? Now mind you, that is meta. If you don't mind things slower, there are more than a few B tier builds that can kill everything but is slower. Mobility plus damage multiplicative is amazing in any game. Click and be gone. Yeah. Need to try again since Boat League revamped, and yes, standalone launcher is still what I swear by. Got it. Yeah, yeah. Okay. So a little less. Wait, we really lost that much health? We lost 200 health? Holy. Okay. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. So.
Hello, traveler.
Okay. They want millions of players like Diablo, and you know what? It's convenient. Yeah, for sure. It's just convenient. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I love having Diablo on the Xbox in the bedroom. Like, I play Diablo, 90% of the time. If I'm playing, it's here in the office. But it's been nice just to go chill out with my wife in the bedroom and play on the Xbox on the TV we got in there. Of course, that means I have to use a controller, but, Diablo controller support's not too bad. Okay, we're going to lose even more strength. That is unfortunate, but... Okay, wait, hold on. What's our endurance right now? So add 15% to that. Okay. I'm trying to do math in my head. Add 15%. So, 49% endurance is not too bad. I don't really want to lose that much more strength. We had discussion of what's successful. Diablo had a lot of buyers for $70 up front. Yeah, they did. PoE is lower amount of players, but is on a high standard pedestal. Yeah, that's true. But in the end, money talks. Thought PoE was out on console. It is on console. It's on console, but it's not cross-play and it's not cross-progression. So, and it came out later. So if you already started playing Path of Exile on PC and you already bought stuff for it on PC, why would you ever go play it on console? You'd have to buy your stash tabs again. You'd have to, do that sort of thing. Sony finally said yes to crossplay. Okay. Okay, and so then what we're going to do is we're going to juice that up. Then we're going to despecialize this entirely, and we're going to take multi-strike. We don't want that. We want the attack speed. Is there a way to pick up extra strikes? We could give it base critical, which I think would be fine. Okay. We might not have to take the blessing. Ooh, if we can get bleed chance from multi-strike. Okay. Okay. So then we just added...
Do not dwell on regrets.
Japan's economics went into the tank. That was a gruesome day. What happened? Okay, let's try using multi-strike. I have serious doubts that we'll be able to survive. Well, I think we'll be able to survive at 500 corruption, but... Oh. Right, yeah, no, never mind. Yeah, because I wanted to keep this because it's giving us 8 strength. That sucks. We lost a lot. Our armor's still looking pretty good, though. So satisfying when it just deletes the enemies? Yeah, it is. Okay. 4 points for an extra 120% more damage. Okay. Ooh, okay. Okay, so 25% per stack. So at max stacks, this would be 100% chance to bleed. Yeah. Because, I mean, what do I have in here? What if I, like, sacrificed one of these Void Cleaves or one of these Chance to Shred Armors? Could I get there? I already got a couple poison resist idols. Yeah, my endurance is at 49%. I think that's fine. This definitely looks more fun than the shield bash build you had. Yeah, that was boring. It was tanky. Don't get me wrong, man. That was tanky. That was mega tank. But oh man, it was boring. See, I've liked multi-strike since beta. It's just what it's always happened is when I've pushed the end game, after a certain point, they're just doing so much damage, you gotta like switch to vengeance if you're playing melee. Well, you don't have to, but I mean. Oh, and then enemies have a 40% chance to apply mark for death. Oh, man. It's lots of fun, except when you die. Dude, that was a 400k crit. Holy smokes. That was a 500k crit. Hey, what up, Roger, over on YouTube? I tried Shield Bash build today, had low damage and mana issues, but yes, can make a sandwich and die. Make a sandwich and die because it's so tanky. Yeah, dude, it was so tanky, but it was just not very satisfying. And I thought the build I put together was very. I mean, I was doing 700 corruption. It took forever. I think you found some damage. Yeah. Holy. Okay. Okay, so this was like 500 corruption against a boss. We did a 500k crit. Oh, dude, Dreadswitch, that would be insane. And attack speed? Yeah, bro. Oh, dude, like the best I've ever found is a 1 LP. If I could ever find a 3 LP, like, oh my gosh. Okay, chat. Let's. Okay, so this is considered a boss. All right. Are my eyes just bad, or did you guys see that? Tell me you guys saw the 3 million crit. Oh my god. I mean, I get it. It's a dummy. It's a dummy. Oh. That was not 300,000. That was over 3 million. Oh! No, no, I will not be joining your Discord. Get out of here. Get off my kick stream. Unfollowed by moderator, bitch. Catch you later, man. You clipped it? You can share it, Sylvan. The only way we're going to get that is on our gloves. Yeah, that's probably the main weakness right now. Oh, you didn't publish it? Yeah, no, that's no problem. You can get armor shred effect. I've been giving up way too much if I take off this helmet. This is the main source of my critical strike avoidance and armor. Best would be to try and get a pair of gloves with armor shred. Shred armor. Do I not have a single pair of gloves with shred armor? Okay. I mean, I'd be giving up a lot of melee attack speed. Sure, but I'm not going to get that now. But yeah, that would be best. It'd be a T7 strength and armor shred effect. Okay, so what I could do here... I could seal this. And then put armor shred. Right. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I mean, of course, there went a bunch of attack speed. Sucks, but there also went some health. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, like that's not that much more of an increase, but that is a nice pair of gloves. I like that. Okay. So another place to pick up armor shred would be not like a different amulet at this point. No, we need all the points we can get. So to your point, Sylvan, the next thing would be armor shred effect, which we can get on both the chest piece and the helmet. So let's. Okay, see, this is not too bad. Right, yeah, and that's what I got right here. So, I mean, that's 40, that's 40, that's 50, that's 35. We already have a decent amount. Dude, this might be the closest thing we have. Oh, that's a T4 anomaly. No, we're not going to be able to take that off. It's better just to save that helm for a different build, if any. It could be a goal. It can certainly be a goal. Okay, I don't care about this. Increased armor shred effect. Percent health and prey. Well, there we go. Okay. Well, I mean, this is something. I can't use this permanently, unfortunately. What the? What? Why is it zooming in? No, I won't. Okay. So that's just to test the that's to test the that was for viability. See, that's not too bad. If I had a good source, a consistent source, like I don't trust blind because I'm a melee build, because they could still shoot me. Blind works with hammers, right? Hammers are going around in a circle and you're hitting some enemies that might not be next to you. With a blind build, I mean, we do have one source of blind right now. I think one thing that I also gave up a lot was this. Because I needed the Vorpal Force. Does that sound like some sort of like... The Vorpal Force, yeah, but the Vorpal Force is what's giving us a ton of damage, but this was also helping. If I had another 4 more points, chat... Okay. Alright. I mean, I guess I could try it, because we do have Abyssal Echoes blinds, and it shoots out. That could be a source, so I could try this. Alright, let's get back to farming. I want to try this against the boss. I am kind of concerned about our resistances, though. Let's not go against the Harbinger yet. Oh, and Mark for Death. Who cares? Let's go. Get out! Ugh. Somebody slowed me. Does that slow? Good lord. God, son of a fucking bitch, man. Okay. That was a lot of damage. But it felt clunky because I was getting slowed. I mean, slow doesn't affect your attack speed, I think, but it felt kind of clunky. But we're doing a frick ton of damage. Okay. Ironic. Okay. Hey, what up, P Wolf? Yeah, I'm doing well, man. I'm doing well. What about you?
Stand down or die.
Playing some Satisfactory while you update Last Epoch. Nice. Do you play Last Epoch regularly?
Stand down or die.
Yeah, you do? Awesome. Awesome. What do you like to play in Last Epoch? What's your favorite class? Yeah, we gotta fix this physical. I mean, if we could get away Yeah, but then like look, we lose so much health. No, you stay there. Okay. Yeah, we lose even more poison res. Sentinel, even though he's weirdly weak towards the 90s. Yeah, he has a very high floor. But then you got to really optimize your gear to really push the end game. That's kind of the sad part about Sentinel. You just breeze through the early parts of the game, and then you got to really like buckle down and min-max a little bit.
Stand down or die.
Not chasing you. Bye.
Stand down or die.
Jeez.
Stand down or die.
Okay.
I cannot do that.
YOLO! Yo! Where's the thing I gotta kill in there? How am I still alive? Oh my gosh. Are your hit numbers so clear to see? Mine are so close together that I can never see how much damage I'm doing. You might be doing abilities that are doing a bunch of damage all at once, and so you can't see anything. I'm kind of like One Punch Man right now, though that was not a good showcase. Jeez, man. That was like literally one of the worst things I could be fighting. Deadly, if not damage recently, and they're doing poison damage out the ass. Screw that. Screw that Echo. Oh my gosh. Kill the blood spires. So they're about to pop off. What? Oh, so my Void Cleave didn't hit and I got 0 leech. Because he launched 4. That is ridiculous. It tickles in the wrong places. Yeah, no. That he launched forward and I Void Cleave through him, and I guess he has iframes or something because I did no damage, so I didn't leech anything back, and I was already low health and towers were raining down on me. Man, I love melee, but sometimes I feel like this game just hates you if you're playing melee. Yeah, I use Warpath as my damage. Main mastery is Paladin with 5 and Void Knight for reversal. Yeah. Yeah, so especially if you're doing Warpath, especially on Paladin, so I assume you're dual wielding. That's gonna be a lot of numbers flying by your screen real quick. You're leveling a Blade Master for the first time. Not really my playstyle, but Dancing Strikes is fun with 3 LP Gladiator's Oath. Yeah, that sounds fun, man.
Stand down.
Plus any kind of ailment damage too. Yeah, that makes sense. 35% critical strike avoidance. I don't know if I would want that, so let's go over here. Okay. Sure. We'll take it. All right, let's fight that boss again. Yeah, we're just going to cut straight to the boss. That should probably be enough, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's just fight him before we start doing Harbingers. Because that fight was kind of clunky last time. Oh, I didn't look. Oh, okay, cool. They're doing extra physical. Shoot. Okay. What's happening? Okay. It was a 600k crit. Oh, that was almost a mill. Okay, a 900k crit. So the only thing we got to figure out is our armor shred situation, because we could be doing a lot more damage. Well, let's see if I can clip that. No, it already passed. Frack. Okay, I guess I just gotta fight him again sometime. Okay. No, I don't want the symbol of demise.
Yeah. Stand down or die.
Any chance I can see a build planner for this? Yeah, sure. I did put out a build guide for this build last cycle, but it's gonna look a little different now. So let me pull up a build planner for you. What I'm gonna do for you is I'm just gonna literally make a copy of whatever I'm wearing, and you do what you can for it.
Here's Liz.
No, get out of here. This is Davian. Boom. We're gonna save. Master Yi. Paladin cycle 1.1 done. Save and get link. Link has been had. Okay, let me throw that in the Twitch chat, and let me throw this in the YouTube chat. We're just messing around with a bunch of stuff. This is not finalized. You're very welcome, Angelo. Basically, it all revolves around the Eternal Eclipse, though, Angelo. All of it, like, I mean, you could try something like an Apathy's Maw, but I told myself I would only revisit this build if I ever got an Eternal Eclipse with melee critical strike chance, so I could take this node right here, which splits my damage and gives me scaling with both fire and void, and I could take full advantage of the huge, massive amount of flat damage I get every 2 seconds when I use a fire or void attack. And since it's considered both of these proc at the exact same time, have fun, enjoy. And that's the most void paladin. Yeah. But dude, doesn't this just look nice when you use it? Look at this. It's both void and fire damage. Wah! You know how Void Cleave normally looks, but when you have that, it's just the void and the fire. It just looks excellent.
I'll tear your to do that.
What a bother.
Would I take 2 points off Holy Icon passive into Blinding Light? Yeah, I gotta see what you're talking about. Hold on. I'm assuming you're talking about the passive tree here. So take 2 points off a Holy Icon, put him into Blinding Light. Yeah, sure. Yeah, you can absolutely do that. The only reason why I put it here is so I can get max health. You put 2 points here, you get a little extra endurance, and it gives you a chance to blind on hit. By all means. I'm already not super satisfied with this. I mean, the only thing I like about this is the 8 strength. But here's what I literally did. I just set the board for what I thought might be good, and then I've pretty much left it. I haven't fine-tuned anything. Sure, we can give up a little extra health because we're not going to need the necrotic resistance. Not unless I get rid of these gloves. If I ever got rid of these gloves, then yeah. But for the time being, these gloves are probably best in slot. Until I could get a better one. If I could get like melee attack speed, strength, or crit strength, critical strike, seal the armor mitigation, and then health or health armor shred, then that would probably be when I put max points in necrotic in Holy Icon. But yeah, you can absolutely do that. See you later. I'm not attacking. Don't shoot me. Yeah, Shadow Daggers is fun. Shadow Daggers is a lot of fun. What I really need is cleanse on my belt. Oh my gosh, I really need cleanse on my belt. I'm still... Like, Air Dragon's probably going to stick his head in here and be like, you're still talking about that cleanse failed slam? Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, man. Like, right now, the only source of cleanse I got is Holy Aura. Which is, it's not too bad, but... I can't keep using it over and over again, but... Oh well. Yeah, no, like the belt that I slammed with this was 40% void damage, cleanse, health. And I got the void damage health. I did not get the cleanse. The one affix I wanted the most. Like, I would have taken cleanse over that T6 hybrid health. That's why this build feels a little bit more manageable on Paladin, only because I have a cleanse on command via Holy Aura. But that's like, you use that and then you gotta wait 8.6 seconds. But at least it's something. I gotta be drinking my smoothie. I've taken like 2 sips. Jeez. One stun is all it took. I do feel like I need a better Titan Heart. Yeah, cleanse. I saw 64 stacks of poison on the right side of Mana Globe. I hit push button so much. Yeah, right? And I'm like, cool. You cleanse it with Holy Icon, and then all those come right back. Void Cleaves is probably your favorite Sentinel skill. It's so good, Angelo. It's so good. It's just so satisfying. And it's so versatile. You can cram it into so many different builds if you're using a two-handed sword or axe. Just for that mobility. Oh. I wasn't paying attention. They got the deadly affix.
Stand down or die.
Alright, let's try and... do this one and get the hell out of here.
Stand down or die.
Oh my god. Oh man, that deadly affix. Please tell me it's gone, because that fucker right there stunned me. Thank God. He stunned me and then I died from poison. Oh yeah. How important is Paladin spec for this build? I'm gonna say very low. Very low. The only reason why I made this build for Paladin is I wanted to juice up the Void Cleave so much, since Paladin doesn't have access to something like a Racing Strike. You could definitely do this on Forge Guard. Like, if you can get yourself some like forged weapons, you know, Forge Guard's in a lot better state. I mean, the one thing you're not going to have is Holy Aura, so that might mess with some of your resistances, and you're not going to have an on-demand cleanse. But if you got cleanse on your belt, then you're golden. Instead of using something like Nihilus, you might end up using something like Omnis, unless you can get enough resistances like on your rings, or if you get like a good relic. Paladin is just has so much power from shelter from the storm. You get all this elemental resistance, you get all this endurance, and then you can pick up an extra 20% poison resistance. You get the 30% increased damage, which, I mean, cool. And then 15% additional resistances. Yeah, but you can definitely give this a shot on Forge Guard. If I had a Forge Guard, I'd try it right now. I don't feel like leveling one. I don't feel like leveling one up at this time. I have a 3 LP chains. You're jealous, dude. I'm still bitter about this, man. I don't know if you heard me what I was telling Dreadswitch. Oh, bro, like the 2 health and the void damage and a single tier, a 1 tier cleanse, and it gave me everything but cleanse, man. I'm still, every time I use this belt, I'm like, all you've been dreaming about is a juice up void cleave. Okay. So let's think about this. So as Paladin at 100% health, you're going to have 100% increased fire damage. That's going to juice void cleave. But due to the changes on Void Knight, you can actually end up getting a lot more damage on the void portion of this. I'll take it if you don't want, Kappa. See, you could run this. You can most definitely run this on Void Knight. It's probably going to be easier on Void Knight because, especially if you don't have all this gear, you can easily take a Racing Strike. And then you already got a 1-2 punch right there. But if you're thinking like me, you're trying to juice up Void Cleave through the roof because that's your only main source of damage. Yeah. The Paladin spec is not required. Not at all. Angelo, thank you for subscribing. Honestly, I am interested in that Forge Guard idea and just taking like some of your forged weapons and then maybe like taking one of these rings. It would probably have to be this ring, like taking this ring off and then using something like a Phantom Grip. So let's look here. I have something that made somebody insanely jealous. I have a 3 LP Phantom Grip. Man, crate release today. Some hints about the new DLC mechanics. Man crate? What's man crate? Yeah, so I have a 3 LP Phantom Grip. Yeah, you want? Yeah, so did Curse BG when I told him about it. Yeah. Oh, from Grim Dawn. Oh, okay. 2L plus 2 minion, 3 LP Phantom Grip. Bro. Crate Entertainment. Got it. Okay. Yeah, now that makes sense, Xavier. Yeah, I just... And it's at 92% effectiveness. The stats on your gloves apply to your forged weapons. Wolf, you got one as well? Nice. Oh, man. So... Okay, let's see. Can you create forged weapons with multi-strike? I want to say yes. But we're going to have to go in the opposite direction. Okay, so we lose all this bleed. Not the worst thing ever, but we take all that off and we go over here. Okay. Directly using... Forge Strike. Okay. So, using Forge Strike consumes all stacks of armament to summon additional forged weapons. Okay. Obviously, we're not going to be able to use that. This is literally just a point we have to take, and we can't use Forge Strike. Oh, well. But then, we have a chance to summon forged weapons. And the forged weapons could hypothetically... So we're going to have to try and get armor shred on our gloves. We're going to have to get melee attack speed armor shred. Damn. Jeez. What tempo are we running at? No, we're running good. Okay. While at maximum stacks of armament and positive mana, attacking with multi-strike will consume all stacks and 40 mana to use Forge Strike. Yeah, but can it use it if we don't have access to it? But here's also the problem too. We're trying to build up max stacks to use Void Cleave, right? Because Void Cleave also consumes all using Void Cleave consumes all stacks of armament to gain extra damage. This has been one of the main things that's juiced our Void Cleave to the moon. So we'd be battling against ourselves. At that point, I might as well use Vengeance. Well, I don't know about that. Whereas this won't necessarily consume armament. This will give me a chance. Oh, you meant on Forge Guard. Okay, I see what you're talking about. Yeah, on Forge Guard, I could see this being very useful. Damage per 30 armor? Okay. Right now I'm using this to get some extra bleed. Yeah. Sadly, like for the build we're playing, but I could see like if you're just using multi-strike, for sure. Yeah, they'd be at odds with each other. Oh, by the way, Sylvan, I didn't ask. How's Baby Watch going? Oh, yeah, that's what you're talking about. Oh, so your nephew has joined the world. Congratulations. Jeez. Oh, man. They're doing a lot of damage, chat. Okay, well, let's... Okay, and then we're going to go up here and we're going to grab this. Let's look at gloves. Let's look at melee seed speed. It's not too bad. Okay. Could mess around with that. So I also have access to that. Be something useful. Intelligence. Okay. Okay, yeah, we could use poison resistance. So, how much did my health fall down by? Yeah, some. Some. Okay. Was that? That's giving me a 90%? Oh, 100%'s max. Okay. Let's pull up Tunk Labs. Okay, prefix 2, 3, 2, and then 6. Okay. Damn. Okay. We can go strength or crit. So let's just take strength. We're gonna need melee attack speed the most. Combo feels bad. Oh shit, I messed it up anyway. Okay. I messed it up anyway. Huge waste of a glyph of insight. Yeah, soon no more Lagon on this tune as long as I don't get another 14 Exalted Axe Prophecy. Yeah. Okay, so let's take one of our 2 LP Phantom Grips. Because I don't exactly know what I want to do with this 3 LP yet, so I don't want to waste it. We're not rocking any minions, so let's do that, and then let's layer up. Sure, we'll just throw health on there. Maybe I should have thrown endurance. Yeah. Oops, okay. Kind of bunked that one. Yeah, okay. Jeez, what is going on with the stash? I don't want dodge rating. Mana regen and no. I'll keep it for a 1 LP slam somewhere. Good night. Okay, I have this. Alpha Strike? Hey, what up, Jabberwocky? I mean, I might as well just slam this and hope for the best. Yeah. It's been a long time since I played League. My chat named this build last cycle.
More rats come to gnaw at the edges of my sanctum.
Oh, you gave up on the Flame Aura build? What happened to it? Just needed to get close to bosses to do good damage. Plus, it's kind of boring. I feel you.
What's this? How are they manipulating time? Would it be?
Wait, could we still do the bleed? I know we're giving up extra damage, but we're mostly using multi-strike for utility. Okay, let's think about this. We're going to have 6 more points. So 1, 2... So that's 3. So we can put 3 points into Decimate. Maybe just go for the extra damage.
Stand down or die.
You carry the Epoch then? Some fool like you has no use for it.
I cannot do that.
Spellblade in general is a bit boring. Got to be close to the least played class. Yeah. Yeah, I don't see too many people playing Spellblade.
The Epoch, I will have it. Sapphire water. The future cannot be denied.
Did I have a arena in here that had like an exalted endurance? I mean, like, I could use that exalted endurance. I could just go for the crit. Hopefully get critical strike chance. I mean, I don't know how much I'm going to be using this. Parry the pig with the raid. Thank you for the raid, sir. I'm not feeling too good about this. How did your stream go, sir? Give you a shout out. Thank you very much for the raid. I'm not feeling too good about. Ho, I got exactly what I wanted. Okay. Well, we got no endurance now. Alright. Well, let's take this back to the arena. Have a good stream. Appreciate it. You take care, man. Yeah, I think so, Anchor. Dread, thank you for the follow. Okay. Okay, that's a 3 million crit. But we still have not gotten a single Rinpoche Deus, thank you for the follow. Okay, we finally got a forged weapon. Sexy crit, thank you. Okay, well now we're actually getting some forged weapons. Maybe they can actually... Okay, cool. Now they're actually proccing the shred armor. That's what I wanted them for, but it took them a while to get here. Okay, that's a 4 million crit. Well, why is it zooming in? You can get armor shred with echoes. Yeah, that's actually a good point. If I decide to take the build over to Void Knight, that could be good. Honestly, it probably worked better on Void Knight. You see, Dread, what I'm basically doing is I'm using Eternal Eclipse here on Paladin. Yeah. So guys, what I'm doing is I'm using Eternal Eclipse on Paladin. Yeah. Oh, you're talking about Abyssal Echoes. That's true. I could pick up a couple armor shred stacks here if I need it. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I see what you're talking about. Yeah, so I'm using this very niche sword. You know, you use a fire attack, you get flat melee void. You use a void attack, you get flat melee fire. Well, I'm using this node that's giving me a 50-50 scaling. So I'm only scaling with 50-50 of each, but I'm scaling with all that flat. And then I've just stacked all this multiplicative. Yeah, the Eternal Eclipse stuff, super sexy. Yeah, I like it. The thing is, I told myself I wouldn't play this build again until I got an Eternal Eclipse with melee critical strike chance, and I finally got it. So, yeah, now I'm trying to figure out more ways to get... I mean, they work. So we could get rid of some of... I like this for just more area and then void cleave through everything doing all that damage. The Krangulator? Are you talking about the Nemesis? That's how I got it. That's how I finally got it. That's how I finally got it, man. Take a look at this. I don't know what's going on with the stash tabs today, but like here is, what about Warpath channel 2-second void cleave? Yeah, you can add that on there as well. Well, here's my tab of shame this cycle. Last cycle, this was full. This cycle, this is how far I got before I finally got one with melee critical strike chance. And I got it from the Nemesis. Yeah, you could use Warpath to put even more on there if you want a little bit more. I personally, I mean, here's the thing, though. Multi-strike is going to give me... So I can have up to 4 swords. So 4 times... Master Sword, 1291. Thank you for the follow. So... 6 sword. Thank you, Master Sword. So what this is going to do... 15 times 4. What is that? 60? Yeah, that's 60. Whereas this... Well, this could give me 80. 4 points. I think so too. I was using Vengeance for survivability, but then I'm like, nah, guys, let's go for the big hits. Let's go for the fat hits. So I went multi-strike. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'd have to take it out of Vorpal Force, and this is giving me 120% with the bleed. Yeah. Okay. Because I was considering going back over here. Oh, wait. Is this considered a minion skill? Oh, my God. I didn't even realize. Oh, shoot. So I should really try and get one with +2. I mean, so... If this plays out, I do have a better one. I do have a better Phantom Grips. I have a 3 LP Phantom Grips with a +2 to all minion skills. I didn't have anything that I wanted to slam on there. This is just to test the theory, you know? Okay. Okay, well, let's... Main thing, though, is survivability, because not using Vengeance, we're going in here, we get 1 stun, even with, you know, almost... I was around 4k health, but I swapped out my gloves. And, yeah, I'll get stunned, they'll hit me a bunch of times, then I'm dead. I mean, if I'm fast enough, use the... try and cleanse the stun with Shatter Chains. Unfortunately, even with this 3LP Shatter Chains, when I slammed it, the cleanse didn't go over. So I still got to use Holy Aura as my only source of cleanse. So let's be real. If you're using an Eternal Eclipse, do we really care about Chunk? Yeah, that's true. That's true. I have the best Shatter Chains in the game, but possibly. And I'm still bitter about the fact that of all the affixes not to go over, the cleanse didn't go over. I still talk about that.
I cannot do that.
What do we want to throw in here? What do we want to throw in here? You know what? Sure. Let's keep riding this. Meanwhile, you got a 1 LP. Okay, well, we got 2 little sword boys. Ah! Run away! You got 15 shattered chains. You don't even play them anymore. What up, Maxim? Welcome back. Alright. Let's take this to the bot. Red ring? Red ring? No. Made me look. Okay. Okay, we're maxed out there. I tried Bleed Beastmaster 300 Corruption at level 83, but it got boring. I only ever played the one Beastmaster build. I played Squirrels last cycle. I thought it was fine, but around 300, 350 Corruption, I kind of tapped out. Okay. So, we're going to want to fight this guy. I'm not ready to fight the Harbinger yet. Okay, let's... Okay, cool. Okay, 20% per stack of armament. Yeah, I don't know. Like, we might just take this out for just more damage overall, as opposed to trying to get more bleed. I'm just trying to stack bleed super quick so I can get maximum effectiveness out of here. All right, let's go.
Stand down or die.
Nobody saw that. That did not happen. What do you mean? I just wanted to give him a chance.
I cannot do that. Stand down or die.
Get out! I mean, it's kind of there. I mean, we're not going to be one-shotting anything. That's fine. We don't need to be one-shotting everything. Ugh. I got a second 3LP. What kind of 3LP ring? Oh, Siphon of Anguish? You got a second siphon, a 3LP Siphon of Anguish? It's good, man. It's definitely good. I wish I didn't have dodge rating on here. Say random runes and runes of ascendance this whole cycle. Decided to finally use them all today to get a red rain. I didn't get it. 200 runes? Yeah, you use 200 runes of ascendance? Please, like, Wastelander, are you Circle of Fortune? Please tell me you're using Circle of Fortune tagged rings. That way you get the 45% chance. Yeah, oh, that's awesome, Maxim. Man, 200 runes of ascendance. Increased stunnage. You got 2 red runes with your 200 runes, Maxim? Nice. Nope, you're nope, you're MG. Got it. Does anybody know if the rune, if using a rune of ascendance also gets any bonus? Well, no, that only apply to LP, right? I was thinking any bonus to the drop rate. Well, that only applies to LP, right? From Circle of Fortune.
Stand down or die. Stand down or die.
Okay. We can fight this guy again. Alright, as long as I don't accidentally kill myself.
Stand down or die.
That was an 800k crit, right? Ooh, we stunned the big boy. We don't need to discuss that. I might be dead. I'm just gonna wait over here. You just do your thing. All right, man. You just do you, boo boo. Still just a 99%. Okay, sure. Sure. Okay, you know what? Let's take a trip up here. Because if I can get off that chance to bleed from the blessing, then I could take the 20% all res, and then I can consider using something like Null Portent again, because this is pathetic. I mean, it's something. It's health, right? What I slammed it with was nice. Let's throw all this in there. Right, we're not using sigils. Let's leave that there for now. I definitely do need a better pair of gloves. Why did I take this? Okay. Tab is full. You can go there, and you can go on the relics tab. Alright. Let's try this a couple times. Let's see how this does with good old Abby boy. I don't know. I have concerns. There is survivability concerns.
The altar of oblivion.
So you finally returned to me, and with a guest. But first, prove yourselves worthy.
I'm gonna say it. Not even gonna say it. Nope. Nope. Also, I re-geared my Erasing Strike VK from the standard Apathies to Mana Stack and World Splitter, and holy moly, it's so much better. Nice! You do at least 3 times more damage right now? That's good.
So you finally returned to me, and with a guest. But first, prove yourselves worthy.
Face us yourself.
I cannot.
Okay. Yeah, I have serious concerns.
Don't worry about me.
I have serious concerns. I gotta fix that physical. I gotta fix that physical so bad. Alright. Let's go, Abby. Absorbing chaos from Aberoth. Yeah. We're gonna need that physical. Okay. We can give up like one of these. Jeez, what's going on? Honestly, let's use that over that. That's not physical. 8%? Is that literally the best I got? Okay. Maybe I got some down here. I guess one of these instead of one of these armor shreds. Yeah, let's do that. So give it 42%. Okay, yeah, but that's fine. That puts me there. That's fine. I still have concerns about survivability. I don't know what this bleed chance is doing for us. I don't think it's doing too much. Okay. All right, I'm going to go to sleep now. Good luck with Abby. Hope he does. Yeah, he's giving me too much trouble. You're probably already gone. Catch you later, Wastelander. It's not going well. It's not going well. All right, how are you guys doing tonight? Enough about me. What about you guys? How are you guys doing tonight? What are you guys playing? What are you guys enjoying these days? We've been covering all sorts of stuff on the channel. We just did Warlock. Back on... This is kind of unscheduled with Paladin. I was actually going to be playing Warlock today until I got this Eternal Eclipse with melee crit.
Do that.
Fire crit shield throw right now. Oh, how's that going? Repeats? Like, I want to like shield throw. Captain America is my favorite Marvel superhero, so I want to like it. I just never like it. Whenever I'm playing it, I'm like, let me play hammer throw. Stygian's Reprisal, stack damage to attacker plus armor plus block effect. Nice. Going Smite Idols, but might swap out later. You don't know. Okay. Okay. Sounds like a work in progress. Sure. Yeah, you know, I hate to say it, but I think this build would just be better on Forge Guard. Yeah, instead of taking something like Holy Aura, you can just straight up Forge Strike, you got your Forge weapons immediately. You don't even have to take these 2 nodes. You know, I'm out here begging for that 12% chance. Forge Strike, you got yourself 4 forged weapons to use. Damage is definitely there. Missing 2 levels on shield throw, plus T7 damage to attack on chest. Okay. That sounds like fun. Are you playing that on Paladin, Forge Guard? I mean, you said fire, so I highly doubt you're playing it on Void Knight. Okay. So here's what I could do. Because I don't know if I'm ever going to... I don't know. It's a 3 OP, though. I don't know if I'm going to waste it. Forge Guard with Forge Strike is pure support. Nice. Nice. Okay. Jeez. That's all over the place. Okay, so I could slam this with, like... I have a Rain with a bunch of endurance on it, because honestly, that's probably where I'm getting smacked the most, is not having any endurance. Or I can go back to my old Rain. I'm not going to get used to that, chat. I don't know what's going on. Okay, yeah, this is what I was using. Okay. Have I considered running this on Void Knight? Yeah, I have run this on Void Knight without a what am I trying to say? Without melee critical strike chance on the sword. It's good. Like, I use a racing strike just because, I mean, it's there. It's good. The racing strike doesn't do a lot of follow-up damage, but then we could use something like Anomaly instead, and then we would get like the echoes. So yeah, I think it would work very well on
Hello, traveler.
on Void Knight. Okay. What if we got rid of all this? All right, cool. I know we're kissing off some strength, which means there goes some armor, but okay, that's an extra 14% endurance. Well, I'm gonna have to take points somewhere. Okay, 1 strength on spell cast. I mean, I guess that's the thing. When you heal yourself, we're not doing any healing. This just gives me some extra health. From a min-max perspective, I do think Void Knight would be the way.
Do not dwell on regrets.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I think Void Knight already gets immediate advantages. Immediate advantages for sure. The whole reason why I created this build is last cycle I cycle started as Paladin, made it all the way up to empowered monoliths, and then I got crushed because I was using like some ignite hammers build and it wasn't killing enemies fast enough and I was getting destroyed. So I had a Bardiche, I had, I'm Paladin, so I switched it all over to Void Cleave. I'm killing stuff, it's going good. I get an Eternal Eclipse. I found these before, but I never actually paid any attention to them. And I'm reading the text and I'm like, oh, what if we take this node? And that's when I saw the potential and the damage was good. But then I couldn't get one with melee critical strike chance. So my damage was like all over the place, right? Like sometimes it'd be a massive hit. Sometimes it wouldn't because I didn't have a guaranteed, nearly all the time crit. So this build has been on the back burner for a long time until today when I got this. I have played a version of this with the Eternal Eclipse on Void Knight and it was fun, but again, I didn't have melee critical strike chance. So I could go over there and check it out. And my chat named it Master E because I was like, ha 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 ha. And then I do the dash. They're like, that's like Alpha Strike or something, Well, it's not exactly Alpha Strike. You kind of just disappear for a second. Pop out the other side. So, that's like the history of this build in a nutshell, Master Sword. You do you, man. Just my 2 cents. I'm playing on Forge Ground myself at the moment, doing some Rive. Yeah, Rive's a lot of fun. I did a build earlier this cycle on Void Knight with the Sword Catcher, so I called it Sword Catcher Rive. That was nuts. Like, that was nuts, man. But yeah, we could definitely... I might try it on... I have a level 100 Void Knight on this cycle, so I can throw this gear on him, put some stuff together. It'd probably be better, I'm not gonna lie. Just having the chance to echo is huge. Plus, like, I mean, all of a sudden this Titan Heart, which is kind of lousy on my Paladin right here, is immediately way better on Void Knight. Immediately way better on Void Knight. Like, oh, look at that pitiful 11 vitality. Void Knight's like, oh yeah, look at that vitality. Okay, what's that going to do for me? So add 15 to that. So so we're back to 49. Okay. Echo Chance Anomaly, yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I already crit for free with the sword. But that using Anomaly could free up some stuff. I wouldn't need to take this Void Shred blessing. I could take something like Critical Strike Multiplier, right? I can immediately take that and take this off. If I don't care about at that point, I probably wouldn't care about the fire damage, so I'd probably take this off. And then, just figure out it most likely be better. Yeah. Not to mention the leech. Well, that I did deep it. I did dip in for the leech into the skill tree. I did take the leech for sure. I had to. I had to. It's my only source of leech. That and Siphon of Anguish. Okay, well, let's see how this feels now. Yeah. Now my brain's thinking about Voikli. It's such a good skill, man. It is such a good skill. It's got to be one of my favorite skills in the entire... Actually, I think it is my favorite skill in the entire game. Throw a Leviathan Carver in there? Oh, bro. No... Let's throw a Leviathan Carver in there. This could be so funny. This could be so funny, man. Imagine trying to do like Rive with this, bro. Oh, man. Okay, let's go. Y'all have a good night. You take care, Sylvan. Jeez. Gonna eat them, pass out, man. You eat well, my friend.
I cannot do that.
Okay. What are we running at on temps? Not bad. Okay. Sure. Alright, on that note. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here for tonight. Thank you for the tips. Thank you for watching. Thank you for just being here. I appreciate it. We're going to go ahead and raid Ghost Abyss, who is streaming Last Epoch right now. So, yeah. Hope to see you guys again tomorrow. I will be playing more of this Master E build. We'll see. Maybe I'll take it over to Void Knight. Who knows? Anyway, you guys take care. Thank you so much for being here. If you're over here on Twitch, we're raiding Ghost Abyss. Catch you guys later. Peace. All right, YouTube, thanks for rocking with me today, guys. Thank you so much for the likes, and I hope you guys take care. Anyway, cheers, and hope to see you tomorrow. Bye.